My finest work.
From the PA, MP quickly canceling that one instead, moving on to KP. It's a pump fake from him, the time walk out. Monolith bringing him lower and lower on the pool, but unable to completely control him. Instead, they turn back for Kaka. The constant dagger poke adding up combined with the Illuminate, only level 1, does some decent damage. The move onto Kaka and MP will find the kill. KP looking to turn it. They'll bring Pylai Die back, but for the time being, MP is absolutely fine, and a cloud of blood again. Secret find their second kill.
Blink is always very useful for the hero. Midas is always an odd consideration because you benefit so much from the levels. I would like to see perhaps a Midas rush this game, but the Axe is also
good setup mid, but guess who's waiting? It's KP up a cliff. He's gonna go in with the Chrono, connects on 4 heroes. This is perfect with Kaka coming through. The boat, the hammer. Secret are getting slaughtered. Then the X dragging back mid one. They lose 2. Lucky not to lose more in the process, and in the end it is 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. He made that play when he was bottom 3 net worth, and he makes that play at mid. That's getting value out of an underpumped hero.
Wow, this is... Oh, that's not value.
That's not getting value.
The Jinx is in.
Yeah. The Deso is where PA gets super... The Deso and level 11. Those two things combined is where PA is super scary. The double dagger is actually a massive threat. Mid lane.
Coming from behind at the 2-hero Stormbolt, U9, chunking Secret low. Can he finish them off? The help of the OD is there. S3C almost did. He ends up dropping to the Ford Spirit. The Cold Snap combo, but Pi will be the 3rd man down. Insta buyback because they want to move in here. They've got Forev on the backlines, but Sven got the jump on him, stuns him, almost finishes him off instantly, gets off the Carapace though, could turn this fight phase, able to barely keep himself alive. What a beautiful false promise. He won't even end up dying. KP trying to time walk his way out to the high ground, and now they've cut out MP, who wants to help his team, but may end up costing them further. Make it 4 dead with a buyback. Puppy, this could be a dieback. It could well be 5. Oh, the lag is strong, but Newbee, they're stronger. They only lose an OD in the end, and all right, we're gonna try to reconnect again.
Good organized strategies and game plans, like they're very kind of fluid with their movement, but Newbee, tough opponent who's kind of pushing this into the late game here in game number 3.
Yeah, they're getting more confident with their movements, and now they are gonna surge into the Roche Pit. They kill this very quickly with Sven and OD. But Secret, they've got good stall here. They're gonna rev up and illuminate. They do have the Elder Titan Knet slowing things down in the pit as the Earth Splitter comes through, but an airball from Puppy. Newbee may feel more confident about this Roshan. So Godstrength is going to wear off now.
Yeah, Roshan, he's probably one of the worst heroes to Roshan is. He gives vision and he stalls with the stomp. And it sets up follow-up spells. It's so painful. Could just be a reset, but now they're going to be worried about Secret getting in there. With the Deso PA, Secret themselves can Rosh very quickly.
Puppy just constantly sending the Spirit in. Keeping eyes on the rock. Newbee gonna back off and push some lanes out. They still have yet to activate this Sven BKB. I mean, you talk about Elder Titan around the pit, but Newbee have a pretty devastating team fight of their own. So Secret also playing cautious.
Yeah, you've got KP on this high ground cliff, and they de-warded the area, so they know there's no ward spotting him up there. The ward's well across the river, so we'll see Kaka going in. Kaka actually sees the ward himself, but needs a Quelling Blade or something to clear it out. So it looks like they're just going to go in the pit.
All right, round 2.
De-warding. He just wants the ward. There we go. He's got it.
Nice little play there by Kaka, showing why he also is one of the highest MMR players in the world. Making full use of the X, and now he's going to scout out Forev here. Torrent comes through. Quick disengage attempted by the Carapace, but Forev, it's only a level 1 Carapace. It's not enough. He drops, and with his death, that is likely to be a free Roshan, I think, Gods.
They're just winning these fights and engagements around the pit based on vision. This gem pickup has been the game changer for Newbee.
Oh, I said free, but Secret, they've got other ideas. The Stomp connects on both carries. Is their follow-up though, KP? Just waiting here off to the side. Secret, they have not seen him yet. He's in great position to set up onto mid 1, but he wants the multi-hero Chrono. Tornado has a fish. The Chrono now connects. Is there a counterplay? Stomp coming through. Then blinks over the top. BKB onto MP. Slaughters the PA. Where's your crits now, he says. Turns back for mid 1. It's a group up and beat down scenario as Newbee.
Oh no, he's on the cliff. They're both on the cliff. No, they both got on the cliff. Oh, that's cool stuff being made in China.
Screenshot it for posterity.
Yeah.
But it happened after the fight. Newbee will take it anyway.
Yeah. Well,
But Newbee, they don't really need to find kills to take towers, and they will converge now on this tower in the mid lane. Blink used to dodge the dagger, but he does get spun before BKB. Still, the follow-up is there. KP with a good chrono, but the boat doesn't quite connect. It was a bit off to the right. Still, U9 running and gunning them down. The 4F falls before the sword. This Butcher's Cleaver of a weapon as they look for a fourth kill. The X set up, the follow-up comes through. MP, a blink to the north, attempting to retreat while the bottom lane is up to mid one to escape. Will MP get the evasion he needs? No, sirree. Mid one, the lone survivor. They are going to converge on him. He stuck around for a while. Got the X comes through. Where's he going to go? He throws out the tornado, attempting to stop KP from jumping him. He will blink.
The other hero calls. There's no TP on OD or Sven, actually. I was thinking Kanka hit the X, I'm like, oh, if OD or Sven TPs, it's a kill, but neither of those heroes can TP back. Boy,
MP pushed fast enough is the question here. Or sorry, not MP, mid one. Might seem like it. He does slow Newbee down though, forces a couple back. That will put an end to this mid push. They're itemizing to deal with the Invoker split push, and now even moving forward, they just had eyes on mid one. They know about where he is. Are they going to risk it with the chrono? They found him! KP cages the mighty wizard, and see you later, sir, he says. But the real MVP, the ward, now has to deal with an MKB on Sven, and not to mention, oh, by the way, there is an OD in this game who is going to try to Hurricane Pike forward and engage on the Puppy. Just starts to chunk him down, drops the ulti. KP watches it happen. He's like, I wish I could help here, guys. I am lacking my Chronosphere. Nice BKB. Dodging the Stormbolt, but still, they've lost 3. Newbee in the driver's seat now as they will blink back to work on the tower. They're going to hammer that thing down. They still have God Strength here for the high ground stage. The BKB available. GoDz, they're going for it, and there is not a buyback available here. As Sven says, hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Pylon died down. U9 looking for a bit more. Be careful not to dive too far. Looking for the crits, but KP just going to walk it off. And we're just at that stage of the game, guys, where MP can't burst anyone.
Yep. And you can't afford to lose these supports. As much as it sounds like they're not doing much, ET Cuddle are the ones stalling the high ground, and NP gets annihilated. The MKB just tears through it.
Another one bites the dust, and now the boat comes through, connecting on mid one. Forced to BKB, still, even so, basically losing the right-click war here against the OD, even though the orb couldn't be activated, and now as the BKB wears off, oh, they do manage to find a kill there, bringing down the OD. Decent hold from Secret, but they need a lot more than this. U9 is going to be purged up by the Oracle, still has the Satanic available, only hits the creeps once, then blinks away. Tornado coming through, trying to clip Faith on the way out. They got to find a bit more. PA had to buy back for this, and they lost their melee as well. Looking for something. It is going to be Faith they isolate, but that's not really the hero they wanted. They were hoping for something sweeter. A taste of the Sven. They won't have it. KP also making it out. And now the Shadowblade you mentioned is online. So during it all, they lost the tier 3 bottom, but they did not lose a Rex just yet.
Spirits you can send out. Cuddle Blast, ET Spirits. No one even has to go near the tower to defend it. Yet U9 can't hit it.
U9 has done quite enough of it. He goes in to hit the tower. Meanwhile, S3C just diving deep behind enemy lines. KP, he finds the triple ultimate with the chrono set up. Is the follow-up going to be there? Sven unable to initiate in time. He does come in, but it is right as the chrono ends. Not the best follow-up for that chrono, but can they at least bring down the tower during this time? The meatball slowly rolling through. They managed to eviscerate KP. U9, Satanic available, but BKB down, has the buyback if needed. Top lane getting shoved in, S3C is low, and Sven may have to back away. Will they be able to kill off the OD? Jumps back to safety. S3C alive for now. Hurricane Pike back even further. Kaka able to pull him out. U9 though, may drop, will drop. Secret finding picks. They X for him, they're gonna drag him back a bit further while mid one hunts for more. Looks like Kaka will escape. Perhaps as well, S3C will. Mid one, if he chases up himself, could easily die. So in the end, GoDz, Secret, they hold pretty damn well here. You know, BKB hit the tower back away, but Newbee have other ideas. They want to find pickoffs. They strut down the mid lane. Kaka out in front, has the blink. There's the initiation. U9, 3 shots, almost 2, and Puppy's down and out. Kaka, he's found a second one. This is the bigger kill. If they can bring down 2, it might be enough. 4F gets reeled back in, and then KP is there. He finds the chrono. It's okay. He gets Puppy on the buyback. Could be enough, but the meatball is there. Newbee, though, with the BKB survive through it and now chase forward. U9 walks right into an ice wall and then backs away immediately, but S3C going in even deeper. 4 steps, kiting out that PA BKB. Good defensive Astrals. MP is going to run out of his vulnerability soon, and now they look for a bit more. X comes through. KP jumping in. Sunstrike swinging a miss there. MP trying to cover the path of mid one's retreat, but it's not going to happen. Sven finds the angle. He gets the 2 heroes done. Sayonara to the Invoker, out for 110, and Secret slightly down to the lower bracket. There's the GG of Group A. Seems like they've still got some work to do, GoDz, but you've got to give Newbee credit. This is a fearsome team with a pretty decent hero pool already.
Yeah, they play a lot of different heroes, very hard to draft against, and